What's up, Ping International? This is Zach, and here we have our third Wi-Fi battle. Yeah, third black and white Wi-Fi battle against some dude named Clark who was on Serby. Yeah, I don't know. But so, anyways, this one I don't get quite as much raped as I thought I would be. If that makes any sense, I didn't get killed as bad as I thought I would. That makes more sense. And so he leads with the Celebi, and I lead with Gliscor, and then he goes for a magic coat. I don't really remember what that does, and so we're just gonna have to, make up some crap. Be like, I don't know. I don't know what it does. You guys tell me what it does. And then I go for a Stone Edge, thinking that he'd use Taunt or something. I don't know if Celebi can do that. But then he sets up his Stealth Rocks, and then I set up my Stealth Rocks, thinking that he might switch or something. I don't know. But then this time he goes for a U-turn, I believe. Is that what he does? Yeah, he goes for a U-turn. And then he goes into his Togekiss named Blissey, which is pretty retarded, because I think if he actually had a Blissey, like I saw it, and I was like, oh crap, I'm screwed. But no. And so, yeah, I used my Stone Edge again, but it missed him, and so I was kind of PO'd about that. And so I was going, I'm going here, and I'm going to use another Stone Edge, and it's going to rape that Blissey thing's eternal life, pretty much. And so, yeah, I get a critical hit, which is pretty pointless because it was going to kill him anyways, because of Stealth Rock damage. So he goes into his Tyranitar, and I don't know what he's doing. I think he predicted that I would go for an Earthquake, but he set up his Sandstorm, which is pretty cool because my team's a Sandstorm team. But anyways, he switches out and goes back into his first guy. Yeah, and it's a Celebi. And so he predicted that I'd go for an Earthquake, but Earthquake still hurts Celebi just a little bit. And so not too bad. And then he's buffeted by the Sandstorm, as Ethan said. What does buffeted mean? Just kidding. But then, anyways, I return Chuckles and I send out my Slowking, and I do have the Dream World ability Regeneration on him because I really, really like that move or that ability. It's pretty cool. And so he goes for a Leaf Storm. It doesn't quite kill me, but almost does. And so I'm like, oh no, I can't take anything else. And so what I'll do is I'm going to switch out, I'm going to switch out here because Regeneration will give him more health. He'll give him his health back. Yeah. And so he gets back to 72 health, which is pretty cool after Sandstorm. And so, yeah, switch out, and then I go into my Flygon because he can pretty much take out most of this guy's team, I think, no matter what. And so then he's going to go for a U-turn, and that's not going to do terrible damage to me, just okay damage. And so he goes back to his Clark, and then he sends out his Jackie Chun, which is a Kajendo. And so what he does here is pretty clever, but it didn't work. He goes for me first, thinking that I'd go for an Outrage or something like that, so he could, pretty much rape me, but he didn't. I didn't do that. I went for an Earthquake, and so then Levitate comes in. I'm like, yeah, biatch. And so then I use Earthquake, and it kills Kajendo. And I'm like, dude, I can do this match. I believe in myself. And I'm thinking that I can do this, but no, because he has to get, 5 critical hits. And so Life Orb hurts me, and then he sends out his Steelers, which is that thing? Skarmory? Yeah, I was like, I have one on my team. I don't remember the name. I go for a Fire Blast because that's going to be the most effective thing against that thing, Skarmory. But it doesn't quite kill him because that's a wall guy. And look at that. Just barely lives. And then he sets up a layer of spikes. And that's kind of sucking for me. And then I'm going to go for another Fire Blast here because either way he's going to die. And so he just stays in for death fodder. I like that word, fodder. Whatever. So he stays in. He gets killed. And then, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. But things will soon change. And so he goes into his Fantastic, which is this son of a donkey. I really don't like him. I don't remember. He's fighting Steel type or something like that. But he goes for a close combat and pretty much rapes me. Watch this. Bam, death. Kills me. Lowers his defense and special defense, though. And so if I ever would have gotten a hit on him, could have killed him in one hit. But no, he gets 2 critical hits and kills everyone. So go back into Chuckles, thinking I could take a close combat because fighting moves aren't that good against me. And so he withdraws his Fantastic, and then he goes into his first guy again. And so I just go for an Earthquake, I think, here, because that would have hurt him the most, yeah. So Earthquake will hurt Celebi a little bit, but doesn't quite kill him. But that's okay. And so Sandstorm hurts him, and he's almost in red, so he's kind of dangerously low. But it's okay. We don't have to worry about that. And then leftovers get owned and do that. And la-di-da-di-da. And then he goes for a Leaf Storm, and that pretty much kills Chuckles. I should have predicted that and switched out, but I didn't. That's probably one of my main mistakes in this game because I could have stayed alive a lot longer. And so, yeah, I could have gone to my own Skarmory and take that Leaf Storm like a beast and then set up some spikes or whatnot. I don't really know. I just made a ton of mistakes. I just need to work on my battling and teams and stuff. I don't know. I'm not that good yet. And so I send out my Credilli, and then I get Stealth Rocks and Spike damage, and that's not good. So he goes for a U-turn. That's a critical hit, and I think it kills me because he gets a... Nope, doesn't. Just kidding. For some reason, I thought he got a crit there because he gets like 37 in this game. And so he goes back into his Fantastic. That loser guy, I don't like him. I swear it's hacked. And so then he gets some whatever, and then I go for a Rock Slide just to do some damage because otherwise I use Rest or Curse, and none of those will really help me because he can kill me in like one hit. But I switch out here, predicting a close combat. Just kidding, I don't know. I thought that Hippowdon could take the close combat pretty well, but I'm thinking it's going to kill me in one hit for some reason. So look, he goes for it, and watch this. See how much it does. Not that much. But that's okay, because I whatever I think is normally not going to happen. And so I'm thinking that I have this game in the bag, but no. And so he goes for another close combat, because all of a sudden he's faster than me, and I'm like, you're gay. And then it kills me in one hit, because he gets critical hit. And I could have lived one, and then I could have gotten not toxic. I could have slacked off all that damage. What's up with that? I went for a slack off there, yeah. But no, and so I sent in my Skarmory, thinking that I could take maybe one close combat, because those things, I mean, he's still type, and fighting is not that good, but it's okay. So it goes for a close combat, and it pretty much kills me. I go on critical hit there too. 2 crits in a row. What's up with that? I don't understand this guy. If he has like some critical hit thing, I'm gonna punch him. So I set up 1 layer spikes because obviously that's gonna help me during the end of this game. But no, it's not. He never even switches. I just get raped by this guy, which is totally lame. And so he goes for another close combat and kills Skarmory, which is retarded, and I don't like him. And so, yeah, that sucks. And he's like minus 62.5 defense and special defense, so I'm thinking maybe I could get one hit and kill him. And so I go into Credilli thinking that I could take maybe one thingy bopper. But no, I'm really low health now. And so he goes for the close combat one more time. And no, of course he never misses because this guy's like frickin' Moses. And he can part Red Seas and also hit every Pokemon with one hand. And that's how G he is. And so Credilli dies, and that is pretty much a good game because this guy's gay and homo and gay, also likes men. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got mad at him. No, I didn't get mad at him. I got mad at him in my heart, but not really. But yeah, so I die, and it's a good game from here. So I guess it was fun. I'm just going to be pessimist about this because I didn't really like it, and I need to win one. Because honestly, I suck. But oh well, check out our other videos, and